Hi, my name is Chef Don Ochiltree, and I'm here to talk about the Hydrovection. The Hydrovection has two modes, hot air and hydro. What is hydro? Hydro is moist air and hot air. What we're going to do is talk about a la carte, batch cooking, and retherming. Now let's start with a la carte. Today we're going to cook a stuffed salmon, broiled cod, an array of stuffed sole, broiled salmon, rack of lamb, and Cornish game hens. Now let's start with the control. I'm going to do hydro, hit enter, set my time. I'm going to set it for 7 minutes. I also need to check my fan. I'm in right now I'm in turbo. If I wanted to change it, I could go to gentle or turbo, and in this case I'd like to be in turbo. Hit enter. My fan reverse, I'm going to leave it at auto, and I'm set. I'm ready to load. I also want to mention to you the ease of our door. It's very simple. Just click it and open. Up and go. Now we're going to load these items right in. Put the little chickies in, the lamb, and it really doesn't matter where you put the items in the oven. You can just stick them in wherever you like. We're going to have these in here so that way you can see that we can cook all kinds of different items at one time. It really doesn't matter where you stick it in the oven because we're going to be cooking at 400 degrees. Turbo fan. And I'm going to set the timer for, again, we'll set for 7 minutes. All I have to do is hit start and countdown begins. We're done. But unfortunately, not everything is done. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the items that are done, and then I've got the bake more button. I'll just hit that a couple more times because I can get more time on it. So I pulled the items out that are finished, just like I would normally do if I was in an a la carte situation. I'm not really done, so all I got to do is hit bake more. And in this case, I hit it for 1 minute. Now if I want to continually do it, I just keep hitting it as many times as I need. So for each time I hit it is equivalent to 1 minute. Alright, the next thing I want to do is plate up. Okay, I'm going to start with the sole. And what basically we're going to do is just lay it on the plate. We have our starch and we have our vegetable. Lay that down just like that. Normally I would sauce it, but now we're just moving it to the next guy who will sauce it. There you go. That's a nice portion. Now, as I go over this with y'all, you can understand that all this food would have only taken typically probably 12 to 15 minutes in a regular convection oven. But with the Hydrovection, I'm able to cook this with a lot more speed, and not only is I'm getting more speed, but you can see the juice, the quality, the fish is done. It's got a nice brown on it, nice caramelization. And the product is going to be very juicy and very flavorful. And really, what we're trying to accomplish with our cooking in a la carte is to produce a quality product with more flavor, speed, and obviously if I can have more speed and a good quality product, I'm also going to have a higher yield. Higher yields mean more money to you. Hit the stop button and pull the food out. I'm going to pull that rack of lamb first and let that rest. Then we'll pull the chicken and plate it up, of course. I don't know if you guys can hear that sizzle, but boy, I tell you what, it doesn't take much. This Hydrovection is extremely fast. One of the neat things about a Hydrovection, obviously, with that moist air, it's going to cook your food faster, you're going to get a higher yield, and your flavor profile is going to be much better because, of course, you have all the juices. I'm going to go ahead and finish plating this up. Oh, boy, those look good. Okay, now the rack of lamb. One of the nice features, obviously, with the oven, again, is speed. Normally speaking, if I was to do a rack of lamb, it would take at least 20 to 25 minutes regular convection oven. In the Hydrovection, this was done in 12 to 14 minutes. Also, because I'm cooking it so much faster, I'm going to hold the moisture cells in the product, and so when I slice it, you're going to see the juice just coming out. It's going to be beautifully pink, and really, to the end user, you're wanting to have more portions out of your product. So this way, I'm not going to use this whole rack for my plate up. I'm actually going to have a little left over for an hors d'oeuvre. So here we go. Oh my. But it's nice medium rare, very juicy. Let me plate this up, and then we'll talk about batch cooking. Batch cooking. You know, it's one of those things that in the past we've always taken our food, we throw it into an oven, and we cook it, put it in a holding cabinet. The Hydrovection is going to eliminate that factor. When the benefit of doing that is that we now will be able to cook basically big batches to order as we need them. And what that means is that the person that gets lunch or breakfast or dinner on a buffet line at 2, 3 o'clock, whatever time it is, the person that gets it at 4 o'clock is going to get the same quality as the first person got it at 10. So what we're going to do, just to kind of show off this, is we're going to do frozen vegetables, we're going to do French fries, we're going to do hamburger patties, we're going to do rice, and we're going to do pizza. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook all of it at one time. I'm going to throw it all in, I'm going to put it in the Hydrovection mode. I'm going to basically cook all of it at one time, and as I cook it all at one time, I will go and just pull the items out as a finish. Let's set the control panel. I need to be in hydro. I need to set a time. So we'll hit the time button, and I'm going to start with the lowest deal. The vegetables should be done in about 4 minutes. So I'm going to do 4 minutes, enter, and I'm ready to go. All right, we're going to load the oven up. As we load the oven, it really doesn't matter where the items go. However, I would always put the vegetables on the bottom because it is frozen. And as you put frozen product on there with that hydro, the moist air, you're going to create a little bit of condensation. So you don't want the condensation to obviously drip on your French fries. So there we go. Or your pizza for that matter. Okay, we're going to pull out the vegetables. We're on the done side here. We'll hit the stop button. Double check to make sure they're done. Oh, well, I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at that's nice. Oh my gosh, the rice is almost there. A couple more minutes on the rice, so all I need to do, close the door, hit my timer, add 2 minutes, start. Okay, we're getting ready. 1 second. There we go. I'm going to pull the hamburger patties out because they are ready to rock and roll. And I don't know if you can see them, but boy, they are looking very nice. They're not all dried out. The rice is close. A little bit longer on the rice. The pizza's done after 6 minutes. Very nice. I don't know if you can see the pizza, but it looks very good. Look, I got 45 seconds left, 48 seconds left, and my rice is ready to go. I can just go ahead and pull it out now. Pop the door. We'll pull that rice out. Boy, that sure does look good. Wow. We'll give that a stir here in a minute. And my French fries are looking very nice, and they just need a little bit more time. Got a few more seconds here. French fries are looking very good. Stop. Take a look one more time. Oh yes, those are extremely nice. Let me pull those out. Now, I don't know if you can hear it or see it, but look how nice and brown they are. And now listen to them when they hit. They sound like you just pulled them right out of the fryer. Okay, just dump them in, give them a little seasoning, salt and pepper. It's a good time to put the seasoning on them because they're fresh, they're hot, and the oil is right there, and so the salt and pepper will just adhere to them. Let's take a look at these. Oh my. You see that? The potato, you actually have potato in here. It's not all dried out. These were done in 10 minutes. As you can see, you can now have the speed and quality that you couldn't achieve in a convection oven. You can cook to serve in batch form, a la carte, banquet, buffet, speed, quality.